That is probably the number one topic that everyone talks about here amongst ourselves, is finding and keeping good people. I've found that in most cases, hiring someone that knows nothing about fire protection has been best. Oftentimes we're hiring somebody from another company that's coming with not always the best habits. We use the online different programs out there to find an employee. We've gone to the trade tech schools, we've done that. And probably the majority has been word of mouth through various people that we know in the industry, or sometimes contractors on job sites will talk to the various people that are doing some of the other trades and ask them if they've ever liked to get into something like this. Please reach out to us.
I've learned in the past few years, hiring a few people since I've taken over, that my dad kind of taught me, we like to hire from the ground up. We like to find somebody who doesn't really know anything in the industry yet. We like to build them up. We call it the Hawkeye Fire Way. I've found that is tougher and it takes more time, but we give almost a year-long apprenticeship where a guy basically doesn't go on his own for a year at least, where he rides with different technicians, sees different jobs, and learns the trade the way we want him to learn. One thing that we've also, my father's taught me is to develop a good work environment, a place where people don't mind coming to work. If we can have a little fun, laugh every once in a while, eat together, work together. I don't want a guy to be overworked and underpaid. So fair wages, benefits, as well as a good work environment, I think really can help to keep a technician or sustain their length in how long they work for you.
Yeah, recruitment is huge for us. We need to get inspectors in the door. Because of COVID, we were down about 40% in our manpower. Nowadays, with social media, it's been great. We can actually post all our inspectors or our engineers. All our job openings can be on social media now. Facebook, TikTok, whatever it might be, to get those people in. We also go out to the schools now. I present at schools saying, hey, I understand everybody wants to be a firefighter, but we have a great idea and a great job to be a fire inspector. And I tell these high school students, this is a great career. I go to colleges, I actually teach at a local college, trying to get more inspectors into this field because we need more people. The more people I have, the more buildings I can go to, the more places I can see, and try to keep everybody safe. So recruitment is huge for us right now.
Yeah, I wish I could say we're perfect at all that stuff, but like many companies, in fact, almost every company, you have your challenges. No matter what you do, it seems impossible to keep everybody. So our biggest focuses have been on retention. What things can we do to retain our employees? And it starts with culture, and we've been very, very intentional about focusing on and improving culture. As you can imagine, with now 18 locations at CertaSite, it's pretty easy for one of those locations to have a different culture than the rest of the company. So utilizing our HR team, our communications team, our leadership team to really make sure the message is clear and that the consistency is happening throughout the company has been a very important aspect of our retention strategy. On the recruiting front, we have been incredibly aggressive when it comes to hiring. Today, CertaSite has 4 dedicated recruiters. That's all they do is recruit, and they have a recruiting manager. So really 5 people every day looking for people to join CertaSite, and that's in part because we're growing. So we need a lot more people than perhaps other companies do. And we're not just going to Indeed, and we're finding people in every way we can, from social media groups to even mom groups and communities. You'd be amazed at the amount of people that you're able to find. And hopefully that helps somebody else across the country say, a mom group? Yeah, a mom group actually is a great place to go. Make sure moms know, because you know what? Moms have boys and girls, and they're going to have them talk to us.
I raised 3 boys. I raised them since they were young to work for what you want. I'll give you what you need. I'm not going to give you everything you want. The only way you're going to get that's working for it. So they're the ones that are coming into the job market now. They're supposed to be leading the industry next. You sit there and vet the process. Just ask the right questions when you're interviewing someone. and ask the questions that's gonna filter out the ones that aren't gonna work for the industry, I guess.
We have recruiters that look for us, but also have our employees be our best hiring agents and say, hey, pursue this guy, he's good. Don't pursue this worker, he's not the right fit for us. And we listen to him. But I think how we take care of our people, whether it's through health insurance or treating them like people and getting the latest and greatest technology, and you know, fair hours, having them home every night's a big thing for us to do. You know, our motto is God, family, work, and we constantly remind our guys of that. So I think word of mouth has been key. A shortage, I don't know if we've really experienced a shortage. We always try to hire character guys first to teach them the business, have a good team, good training program, and invest in them, and you'll benefit that reward.
It's a conversation that we've been having for years, and my true belief is that it goes back to the younger generation and getting into trade schools and educating them on what we do in fire protection. There's very little education out there about fire suppression systems and what we do, so it's a matter of finding those younger individuals that may not be the right fit for college, or they may not have that desire to go to school or college after graduation of high school. So kind of capturing them and giving them the opportunity to get involved in a company like ours is really what we try to do. And I think the key element to retaining them moving forward is good training and giving them an opportunity to step up and move on within the company if that's something that they desire to do.